So the unofficial kickoff to the season is Wake the Lake. Anthony, it's a biker block party. He's got this whole area cordoned off.
Hey, it's Anthony from Tower Hill Tavern up here at Weirs Beach. I'm hanging out with Duffy from Duffy's Digital on Bike Week Nation, and we're getting ready for Wake the Lake, and it's going to be one hell of a party. And I hope you come down and check it out. It's going to be awesome.
So that's coming up. Wake the Lake is right around the corner. That'll kick things off, and then during Bike Week, you'll have the Tower Hill Tavern, the Fancy, which is a restaurant that opened last year, and then you have the Big House and the Big House patio after that. Now, right across the street from the Tower Hill complex and the Big House is a relatively new place. Now, the Weather Vane, pretty good place to go get something to eat, little spendy, but the newer addition is Off the Rails, which is right across the railroad tracks from the Tower Hill Tavern. So Off the Rails is just to the right of the railroad tracks. Great little place. They're not set up right now, but they have patios, great place to hang out, sit around outside. Not a bad place to hang out again, and it's right across the street from the Big House. You can take those steps over there and go across the railroad tracks or come this way. So that's Off the Rails. Not a bad place to check out. So right across from the drive-in is the Boardwalk Bar and Grill. Great little place to come, have some food. They have ice cream here. They have a nice little outdoor patio area that you can sort of hang out. Got a nice view of Lake Winnipesaukee. So this is another place you might want to check out if you're in town for Motorcycle Week. Again, they've got an ice cream place here and a little outdoor restaurant cafe. That's the Boardwalk Bar and Grill, right across from the drive-in. Right across the street from the Boardwalk Cafe and right up the street from the Weirs Beach sign is the site of the old Lobster Pound. Now, the Lobster Pound became the Faro Grill. That whole area is generally filled up with booths. This year, during Bike Week, it's going to be a new restaurant. It's going to be a steakhouse there. It's called Alamo Steakhouse. They do Texas-style barbecue, which is sort of like a barbecue rub. So that's going to be a great addition to Bike Week. If you want to have a nice steak or hang out, this new steakhouse at the site of the Faro Grill and the Lobster Pound, going to be a great addition to Bike Week. They have a nice rooftop deck bar there that you can go and sit. And again, there's going to be a tent bar set up here. I've forgotten the name of the vendor, but there's going to be a large tent bar set up here. And the Alamo Steakhouse, again, is sort of right across from the boardwalk, place you might want to check out during Bike Week. They put some new railing in. Next week, the big outdoor building is going to be opening up for the season. Starting on next weekend, it'll be open, and then renovations are taking place inside the High Octane. That should be open in time for Motorcycle Week. They're expanding the kitchen. They're building a second floor, and they're also going to be building a deck up on the second floor coming out from up there. So there's going to be a second floor deck up there, and they're going to have a whole second floor seating area upstairs. They're going to expand the kitchen out that way, double the size of the kitchen. They've already started renovating the deck a little bit. Put some all new wood up out here. So things are going along pretty well. Like I said, most of these renovations will be done in time for Motorcycle Week. The kitchen isn't going to be open for Motorcycle Week. They use vendors during Motorcycle Week anyway. So like I said, the renovations are underway. Things are going really well. We'll see if we can give you guys a peek inside. They've basically stripped the whole inside to the studs. putting a whole new bar in, whole new second floor. So that's about it. Just want to give you guys a little update. Renovations are underway at the High Octane Saloon in the main building, but the bar is going to open next weekend. So we'll see y'all next weekend at the High Octane Saloon. If you have a sweet tooth during bike week, one of the places you definitely got to check out is 603 Sweets, Meats, and More. It's right across from the Fun Spot and up the street from the High Octane Saloon. Great, great stuff. Come on, let's go in and say hello. Check it out. Now, 603 Sweets is a relatively new place. Come on in. It's run by some friends of mine. All the candy in here is homemade. They've got meat, they've got candy. So if you got a sweet tooth during bike week, this is the place you got to go to. This is the place. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Tommy, how you doing?
All right, so give us your little pitch on the store.
You got to visit 603 Sweets, Meats, and More. We've got all your favorites and the new stuff, too. We got the Dubai chocolate. We've got the strawberry Dubai cups. Charcuterie boards made to order. Our wonderful supply of stickers, tie-dyes, and other assorted gifts for friends.
And what are your hours going to be during motorcycle week, during the rally?
We're all going to be open every day. I'm going to say 10 to as late as the night goes. We've been known to be here till midnight, at least 8, 9 o'clock.
So if you want to get a little bit of a candy fix during bike week, 603 Sweets, right across from the Fun Spot. So another favorite spot of mine is the Looney Bar and Grill. So the Looney Bin is right across the street from the Fun Spot. So the Fun Spot, if you're into video games, has arcades all the way from the 50s, 60s till now. Tons of arcades, video games. If it's raining, not a bad place to check out. They've also got pretty good pizza deal there. Even during bike week, they don't jack up their prices. But the Looney Bar and Grill, which is right across the street from the big house, is one of my favorite places. Fantastic food. It's a little bit smaller than some of the other places, but it's got great, great food. Very friendly place. Definitely a place worth checking out during motorcycle week when you're down here for the rally.